Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever find yourself pointing at something and saying, "Can you pass me that thingy?" We all do it. But what if I told you there's a super simple way to make your English sound clearer and more precise? Today, we're diving into the world of demonstrative pronouns. It sounds fancy, but trust me, it's something you already use every single day. We're talking about 4 little words: this, that, these, and those. By the end of this video, you'll be a master at using them to point things out, not just with your finger, but with your words. So, what exactly are these magical words? Demonstrative pronouns are pointers. They help us identify specific nouns without having to repeat the noun's name over and over. Think of them as your verbal laser pointers. The key to using them correctly lies in 2 simple concepts: distance and number. Is the object close to you or far away? And is there one of them, or are there several? Let's break it down, starting with the singulars: this and that. Let's start with this. You use this when you're talking about one thing that is near you. For example, if I'm holding a pen, I'd say, "This is my favorite pen. See? It's right here in my hand." Or, "This coffee tastes amazing. The coffee is right in front of me." This brings the focus to something immediate and within reach. Now, what if the pen is across the room? That's where that comes in. That is for one thing that is far away from you. Looking out the window, I might say, "That car is driving too fast." Or pointing to a bookshelf, "Could you grab that book for me?" So, remember, this for here, that for there. Simple, right? Now, let's talk about plurals. What if you have more than one object? This is where these and those step in. They follow the exact same logic of near and far. These is the plural of this, used for multiple items that are close to you. If I have a handful of candies, I'd say, "These candies are delicious." Or, looking at the shoes I'm wearing, "I love these new shoes. They are right here, with me." On the flip side, those is the plural of that. It's for multiple items that are far away. Pointing to some birds in a distant tree, you could say, "Look at those birds singing." Or if you're at a market, "I think I'll buy those apples over there." So, these for the many things here, and those for the many things there. Now you know the rules. Let's put it all into practice and see how these pronouns make our sentences powerful. Instead of saying, "I like the blue shirt you're holding, and I don't like the red shirt on the rack over there," you can say, "I like this blue shirt, but I don't like that red shirt." It's cleaner, faster, and sounds much more natural. These words eliminate confusion and add clarity to your conversations. They are essential for everything, from giving directions to telling a story. Mastering them is a huge step towards sounding more fluent and confident in your daily English. Start paying attention to how you and others use this, that, these, and those. You'll be surprised how often they pop up. And that's a wrap on demonstrative pronouns. See, I just used one. You've learned how to use this, that, these, and those to point things out like a pro, based on distance and number. I hope this guide was helpful and cleared up any confusion. Now it's your turn to practice. Try making your own sentences in the comments below using these 4 words. I'd love to see what you come up with. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next lesson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.